I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Okay. What do we know about this guy?
Not much. Just that a neighbor reported that he heard strange noises coming from this floor. Nobody's supposed to be living here, but the neighbor said he saw a man in a weird suit hiding flowers in a knapsack. Says the guy wants to construct a destruction ray using the flowers for solar energy.
Oh Christ, if we have to investigate every time someone hears a strange noise, we're gonna need more petty agents. How are you really making a report back there in the elevator? By playing on TikTok?
No, Lobo, but I wish I could do that. Guess no one's home.
Dude, we're supposed to go undercover as exterminators for our next petty mission. You want to get this done quicker, try knocking harder.
Anybody home? Open up! This is Private Eye Team Incorporated.
Butch, what part of undercover didn't you get?
Yep, it's empty alright, and the door's locked.
Stand back. Shit, this place stinks.
Ah, sick. Lobo, what did you eat?
That wasn't me, idiot. Looks like we came here for nothing, our man's gone.
But not the odor.
Okay, let's split up and look for clues. Check the sofa, I'll check the shelf. Found something?
Yeah, I did. It's a book, but it's indecipherable. Whoa, shit!
What is it?
It's a damn wolf spider. God, I hate those things. What do they call it again when you're scared of spiders?
Arachnophobia.
Well, how was I supposed to know? Let's get out of this shithole before I die of an anxiety attack.
Just another couple of minutes, Butch. We need to gather up anything we can find about our perpetrator.
Fine, 2 minutes, then I'm out of here.
Petals. They look scattered. Must have been plucked out or something. Why would the suspect want the flowers without the petals?
My God. Does this asshole even know how to wipe good? No thank you, I'm not leaving down there. This sink hasn't even been washed in years. Okay, I've seen enough. That's it, Lobo, time's up, we're leaving.
No dude, we're still missing something. The suspect seems to be living in a low-income environment, his bills are past due and his bank is foreclosing, and his neighbors had made over 13 noise complaints.
Well, next time think faster, Sherlock. Come on, I've had enough of this dump.
Would you relax, dude?
Dude? That toilet in the bathroom has been clogged for months and it smells like duty. You want me to investigate in a shit-smelling apartment then leave in that shit-filled can?
I never said we had to leave through the toilet here back to headquarters. All I'm saying is that our guy is hiding somewhere.
What the?
Hey, hold it right there. Stop.
Oh my God!
Get him. Get back here.
He's jumping off the roof.
Follow him.
Is he gliding?
See if you can tail him. I'm gonna go down there.
That's a botanist. I gotta get to the greenhouse and beat him there.
Crap.
Not so fast. We know where those flowers came from, you thief. Those are property of the city botanical garden. Oh no, you don't.
You won't catch me here.
Butch, come in. Where are you at right now? The bandit just went into the greenhouse.
I'm in there. Just waiting for the right moment to strike.
Awesome. Just stay out of his sights until you've trapped him.
Oh!
That's right. Who's running now?
All right. Good one, Butch.
Thanks, Lobo. And with that, another villain has been foiled, thanks to the agents of Petty. Oh crap!
Ooh. You okay?
No!
Manure! I'm covered in manure, and it stinks so bad.
Ha ha ha, you're literally covered in poop. They don't call it the stinkiest soil for nothing. You deserve that.
You have to look before you leap, Butch.
I'm sorry, I fell off the ladder. How would I know there were bags of manure there?
Hey, even skunk spray would smell better.
It's nothing that flushing ourselves down a clean toilet and a trip through the sewers won't wash off, right?
This sucks. I was going to save the world.
Sure, right, with your destruction ray? Tell that to the judge.
Okay, you should take that off.
Oh, okay.
I meant your stench.
I don't see a shower for miles.
Fine, we'll have to wait until after we get to HQ. Come on. 14 agents like us, there's no time to waste when there's always another mystery to solve. Out with the old mission, and with the new.
You know, flushing ourselves down toilets to get to and from crime scenes anywhere in Smashville is so convenient. I just wonder why new recruits don't use them.
Didn't you get the memo? Earning access to fast travel toilets is a privilege to be earned by master agents, And we're already top of the masters. They can still use toilets, just not for that right now.
Ha! This is new.
New rule in effect as of this month. All petty agents entering HQ via fast travel toilets must hereby bathe before starting work duty. No questions asked?
Really?
Yes. You know what this means?
No. Am I too stinky to work?
Dude, you still reek of that shit-smelling manure. And to enforce that notion, it appears we are now required to shower before we work. Yep, that's right. We're going to shower in the public showers, dude. This is not going to be pretty.
Man! So, why do I get the feeling we're the only agents who have to go through with this?
Just take your shower for Christ's sake. And if you stare at my ass, I'll kick yours. Odoku.
Good afternoon, Chonoski. Always a delight to see you. You and Butch are overdue for new ID photos. General Caesar left instructions for me to take them ASAP.
That's odd. Usually it's Louisa Armstrong who handles these things.
Well, Agent Louisa is still on assignment for General Nancy Song, much to Caesar's dismay.
General Blood can't even change his own password without Luis's help.
I think he can find his way out of a road though.
We got some business to attend to. Look into the lens, please.
Ugh, shit. You almost ruptured my cornea.
My sincerest apologies.
Oh, there you are, Lobo.
Mavis?
Hey, I have an urgent mission for you from General Caesar. You'll want to look at this.
Why are you delivering assignments? That's a job for Otaku.
Actually, Otaku is in space with Agent Keith Laszlo to help feed giant stink bugs on the moon.
Ah, yes, that makes sense.
Butch, come over here and stand against the wall.
Agents. By the time you receive this mission, I will be incommunicado. The security of Petty hangs in the balance. The school mascot of CC needs your protection.
Whoa! I hear ringing and stars flashing through my eyes.
Here you go.
What the? Ugly. From the angle you took these, it makes our faces look like Legos.
These will be your official ID photos that will be on file in the Petty database.
What? Seriously?
What's the harm in that? You look kind of cute in that photo.
You be quiet. Don't you also think these are botched?
They look accurate to me. And General Caesar's photo turned out fine.
Hey, you never said there was a different backdrop color option. I got the plain old bookcase.
And Caesar's face isn't as flat as me and Lobo's.
Get used to it. I'm just one eyeball. I don't have any depth perception.
If only there were more Otakus like him. You could have had 3D photos.
Well, since you're on the job, it seems like every department of Petty has been understaffed.
What Petty actually needs is more instructors. I just enlisted for the intense Convert Spy training program, but basic education is getting neglected. Music, math, science, politics. What if I ever need to go undercover as a historian?
You must go undercover as students, and keep the mascot safe. The location will be forwarded to you by email. Memorize this letter, then burn it. Good luck. We have a mission, Butch. Let's go see Saul Dortmund to get new VESTs.
Wait, I missed all the important stuff, the what, the where, the why.
Well, pay attention. We're going to an academy out of state to protect a mascot that is in danger of being stolen. Come on.
You guys have fun.
Hey Saul.
Agents. Good to see you again.
Saul, we're going undercover as
Grade school students. Yes, I already know. I even have your undercover identities right here on my clipboard.
My cover name is Billy Rogers? What kind of name is that?
And my name is Lucas Fostarik. As if that name wasn't any ridiculous.
Lucky. You got one of the greater names and I'm stuck with a lazy one. I want to be called Locust.
It's Lucas. And honestly, I think we need to get your eyes checked and your ears cleaned out, Butch. I mean Billy.
Right, follow me, Billy and Lucas. Here I present to you your new VESTs. Now juvenile fashion changes at an alarming rate, so these outfits will be out of style by the time you go to recess. And to give you a more youthful profile, I had to strip these of the larger detective gear. Which is why I came up with backpack. Backpack as in, the bodily appliance contraption knapsack, now in adult size XXL. They are packed with gadgets, so if any kid gets suspicious of you, you'll have a plethora of distractions at your disposal.
Cool, you got us a fidget spinner each? Amazing. I love these spinning toys.
Yes. You can never have enough number 2 pencils, that's for sure.
Saul, what's this?
That's known as a decoder. Works the same as a calculator. It's like an iPhone, only much larger, and all it does is math and geometry.
Can you make it spell words?
You type the numbers 07734, and then flip it upside down.
Oh, it says hello.
And now we say goodbye.
Okay. Where is this school at? Didn't Cesar send you the details by email?
It's a whole different sewer system in this new town we're going to. Says here, we're going to a K-12 academy at Topeka in Kansas.
Topeka? I've heard of that city before. I used to go to school there, but I forgot what the name was. I used to live in Topeka my entire life before I moved here.
Well, you can tell me all about your stories in Topeka when we get there. We're taking the train to Quinton Heights.
Neat. Let's suit up and roll out.
Gossip magazines.
So let me get this straight. You were born and raised in the capital of Kansas?
Yep, that's right. I grew up in these suburbs for the most part until I turned 16. My parents knew the day would come when I became independent.
You're not done growing yet. We're academy students, remember?
Yes. And did you say our mission was to protect a school mascot?
Yes. It's odd. We've saved scientists, doctors, a famous chef, and an infomercial star. A foam costume doesn't exactly rise to the same level of national importance.
Lobo. A mascot gives students something to rally behind. They promote school spirit and encourage an enthusiasm for education.
Well, I was homeschooled by the time I finished junior high school. Books were my mascots. And the Infinity Spies never completed high school. They dropped out.
Yes, I remember.
Anyways, Caesar's letter said this mission was a matter of petty security.
Maybe that's why he's an avocado.
Incommunicado. It's Latin for he's unable to communicate with us in person. I suspect there's more to this than simply guarding the mascot of a public school for all grade levels.
Gee. For a protection detail, Cesar sure left out a lot of details.
Well, that's pretty much the summary.
Summary? It's fall. It's usually hot in Topeka.
No, Butch, I said summary.
And I say I could have used a light jacket.
Summary, as in brief. Not as in the summer.
Well, of course not, Lobo. There isn't school in the summer.
Well, sometimes there is. What? I like learning.
Well, we don't want to be late for our first day of school, in like a while, I guess.
Looks like this is it.
No way, this is the CCA Academy you were talking about?
Where there's smoke, they pinch back.
Wow. Camel Creek Academy. I remember this place. I used to go to this school for my junior high years.
Really? General Caesar's letter never mentioned that.
Lobo, I got it now. Clearly my old school is important to General Bluck, all because it's one of his top agents' alma mater.
A matter of petty security? Could it be that someone is digging into the pasts of former petty agents? If some dumbass knows what school you go to, who knows what else they know? Your place of birth, the street you grew up on, your favorite color, your family tree.
What? My family? Oh shit, Lobo, I just realized. I gotta go check on my mom in case she's in danger. If she finds out I was in the neighborhood and didn't stop by, she's gonna totally flip shit.
Oh, calm down. Your mother is not going anywhere, not that it matters to me anyways. Just follow me and don't say or do anything suspicious. Okay?
Good morning, gentlemen. Late students need to be signed in.
Oh, sorry ma'am. We're new here.
Tardy doesn't look good on anyone's record, regardless if it's their first time here or not. Could I get your names, please?
Yes. I'm Lucas. And this is Billy.
Could I get your last names, please?
Rogers.
Boss Tariq.
Perfect. I have schedules from the principal for Rogers, and one for Boss Tariq. Please familiarize yourself with your classes and timetables. Lunch is from 12:30 till 1:45.
Excuse me, sweetheart.
Holy freaking crap.
Please do not use that language in here, Mr. Rogers.
Dude, what's your deal?
I know that woman. That's Ms. Alvarado. I had her for level 1 science. She gave me such a hard time. If she recognizes me, our cover will blow.
Does she know you became an agent?
No. But she did know I graduated here early after taking an early graduate course in 10th grade.
You're correct, that is Ms. Alvarado who just walked by, but she's been married 2 years ago. Her name is now Mrs. Ortega, and she was promoted to school principal.
Get the hell out of here.
I asked you not to use that language in here. And if you don't get to class, you'll see her for sure. In detention. Now run along.
Right, noted. Come on, Billy. Wow. This school is huge.
I know. This is one of the only schools in my town to support various grade levels from kindergarten through senior year.
Speaking of kindergarten, what's it like in there?
I wasn't here at this school until I started 6th grade. From what this place was like, I guess it wouldn't hurt to take a peek.
Alright everybody, let's sing a song. Repeat after me.
Wheels on the bus go.
What in the hell? What English does this teacher even teach?
I don't know, ESL I guess, or he learned it all from the kids on Cocomelon.
Okay. For first period, I've got Mr. Buzzcut for PE.
That early in the day?
Not as good as I thought. I'm gonna get all sweaty. And I thought Saul was supposed to pack my uniform in our backpacks. But wait. Mr. Buzzcut is probably the coach for the sports team. He might know why the mascot is in danger.
Ah, damn it. I got chemistry. That's one of my least favorite parts of science. Well, with luck this teacher won't be as tough as Mrs. Ortega was. I'd like to do better than AD average this time.
Listen, don't worry about passing grades. worry about passing for a student. We may have fooled the Secretary of Office so far, but these people below our age are harder to deceive. If someone is after the mascot, it could be a teacher, a student, or who knows.
All right, got it. I'm going to classroom 489.
You do that, and I'll proceed to the gymnasium. Let's see what we find out and we'll exchange notes at lunchtime.
Wait. Don't you get in trouble for passing notes?
We're just sharing clues.
No running in the halls.
Oops. Sorry, mister. I'm a new student here, you see, and I need to get to room 489. You know where it's at?
It's just down the hall to your right. Go past for doors and you'll see the chemistry room from there.
Thank you.
Home of the Crushers? Okay, so the team's mascot must obviously be some kind of gladiator?
Oh hey, you must be that new kid. Welcome to PE.
Yep, it's me. My name is Lucas. We just moved here a month ago.
We hope you've properly trained yourself. Today is free time at the gym. Trust us, it's wild in there.
Okay then. So, do either of you know where I can find Coach Buzzcut?
Is in his office right now. You'll want to stay away from there for a while. He gets ugly when you disturb him.
Good luck getting there, because you'll be limping out of the gym once the bell rings.
You guys aren't bullshitting, are you? Ouch. So it's a free-for-all. A veritable Lord of the Flies. Never thought blending in with the student body was gonna kick my ass. I gotta find higher ground. Oh damn, I forgot, my vest is stripped, and I left my backpack down on the court. Well, at least I still pocketed this fidget spinner from my backpack. Or should I say, clever spy drone. Do your thing.
If all of the other mascot costumes at the other schools have gone missing, it is because your students clearly cannot be trusted to wear them. I have decided that it will be safer if I wore the costume from here on out. It will give us a better shot at the championship. Nutty will be placed in a secure vault, and will remain locked until tomorrow. I've got the only key.
Hey, you guys. Forgive me for bothering you, it's my first day here. You wouldn't happen to be on a school basketball team, would you?
What's it got to do with you? I've been playing basketball my whole life. Go bother someone else.
These people sure know how to do things around here. They're probably pushing themselves to the limit right now.
Catch.
Dude, I'm not playing.
Looks like this is my class. Wow, these halls bring back memories. Neat. The teacher isn't here to scold me for showing up late. I'll just take my seat.
So once I've caught the Viking and the Green Athletics right before anyone else had a chance to get to them. Does that kick ass or what?
Ha, good for you, skank.
Oh my god, Ethan, would you just shut up for 1 second? Damn.
We weren't even talking to you. But out.
Hot damn, she said, but...
Wow, this kid has no respect for girls. There needs to be an adult here to supervise these children. Which reminds me, I gotta call my mom.
All right, children, let's take our seats. First off, I apologise for the late entry today. Your chemistry teacher is out for the week, so I'll be your substitute, Mr. Burt.
More like Mr. Badass.
No, sir, I don't want any of that, unless you want to get sent out of this class. You better watch that mouth of yours.
Mom? 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 It's me. Are you there?
Young man, there are no phones allowed in class. Give it to me.
Hey, wait a second. That's not an iPhone 16 Pro. Hey, everyone. This new kid tried to call his mom on a calculator.
Man, what a dweeb.
That's quite enough. What is your name, Mr. Dweeb?
My name is Billy.
Well, Billy, you can play with your calculator when you have math class. You'll get this back at the end of the lecture.
Billy. More like Willy Wee Wee. What an asshole.
And as for you, Mr. McAdam, if I hear one more disrespectful word out of your mouth, you're going to the principal's office and you're flunking. Try me.
Ha, served.
I ain't gonna listen to no stinky substitute.
Okay, class, let's pick up where your teacher left off at the last lecture. Can anyone explain to me what atomic and electronic structure is? Yes.
An atom is composed of a tiny positively charged nucleus surrounded by a cloud of negatively charged electrons, where the nucleus contains protons and neutrons, and the majority of an atom's mass is concentrated within this nucleus. And in atomic physics and quantum chemistry, the electron configuration is the distribution of electrons of an atom or molecule in atomic or molecular orbitals.
That's right. The familiar model of an atom is that of a small nucleus composed of protons and neutrons, surrounded by rapidly moving electrons.
Man, this substitute smells like gas. He's more like a substitute.
To determine the electron
Hey
configuration
Ethan,
for any particular
do that
atom,
thing with that
we can
princess's
build the
hair.
structures in the order of atomic numbers, beginning with hydrogen and continuing across the periods
What
of the
the hell is he
periodic
doing?
table. We add one proton at a time to the
Hey,
nucleus.
check
and
it
one
out, Willy
electron
Wee
to the
Wee.
proper
Now
subshell.
she's got a purple streak.
Now that is just cruel. Same school, different tormentors.
What's this? Ethan just dipped your hair in purple water? No. Mr. Burt, Ethan's picking on me.
What? I didn't do nothing.
I warned you, didn't I?
Her hair was leaning on my chemistry, I saw it. Billy saw it, didn't you? Tell him it was an accident.
You don't know how to fool me, do you, Ethan?
I don't need Billy's calculator to put 2 and 2 together.
Hey bitch, tell the fat ass what you really saw.
Yeah bro,
It was an
spill
accident.
the beans punk.
Oh, and it gets better. These two encourage Ethan to do it.
All right, that's it. I've had it with your behaviour, young man. You and your friends get out of this classroom and go to the principal's office now.
Fine, we're out of here. Screw you, fatso.
Looks like it's sweeping time.
Hey, Billy. Over here.
Ah, Lobo, I mean Lucas. How was gym?
Sucked. I nearly survived a black eye while in the crosshairs of a dodgeball game. It was chaos in there.
I wouldn't go into details if I were you.
Hey, guess what? Coach Buzzcut has Nutty under lock and key. And with us on the premises, that mascot costume is as protected as it's gonna get. Still, that doesn't mean we must let our guard down. Anyone could have it out for that gladiator.
Gladiator? Gladiator who?
The mascot. I assume it's a gladiator, because the school team is named the Crushers. Right?
No. I think the mascot is a nut. Nutty's a big nut costume.
You mean the mascot is just a nut? Really? How so?
Because this is Camel Creek Academy, and the slogan is where there is smoke, they pinch back. There is the letter C in the front of the words camel and creek, and you crush nuts by cracking them open, like in peanuts.
I still don't get it. If the mascot is not a gladiator or a caveman, then why the hell is the team called the Crushers?
What's not to get? I said you could crush nuts, emphasis on the word, crush. Were you also thinking the team's mascot was also a squirrel?
Protecting a nut costume. Of all the weird cases we have to solve.
Oh, it's not that bizarre. It's just a case of trophies.
And to top it off, some newsprints are seen here. Like, the Crushers crushed, against the Ellen Van Eagles.
Crushers do not lose to anyone, including last night's match against the Jefferson Square Vikings.
Potwin Green athletes found CC a Crushers tough nuts to bust open.
North Topeka Tigers had Crushers cracking open a win.
Hang on. I overheard Coach Buzzcut say, all of the other mascot costumes at all the other schools gone missing.
Other mascot costumes?
I think we may have uncovered a conspiracy to steal the mascot costumes of every school in the tri-state area.
No way. A coordinated plot like that would be hard to keep under wraps. There's gotta be a teacher or a student here who's heard a rumor through the grape juice.
Grapevine.
Whatever.
We need people to start talking. And fast. I'll look into the school faculty, and you get popular with the kids.
Popular?
It's the only way they'll let you into their inner circle. I'll see you at lunch.
I never made any known friends at Camel Creek Academy. I don't know how to be popular. Popular. Pop-you-lar. That's a weird word. Isn't it also a tree? No, that's poplar. Are poplar trees popular trees? Oh, and speaking of trees, I gotta leave for math.
No running in the halls.
Shit. Sorry, sir, but I'm gonna be late for math, so move out of my way.
Come on, Bunky. It's not fair. I wanted to be a substitute teacher for once. Not like Mr. Python or Mr. Bear or anything. I did try to make it less noisy and less smelly last time.
And how many times have I told you this, Tiny? You're not a teacher. You never were, you never will be. Not if you can't get your ass together like you always say you'll work on, because I know I'm still gonna call BS anyway.
Fine, you asked for this.
Tiny, I swear to God, if you start another fart dance flash mob in this room again, I'm gonna knock your head off.
Your parents will hear about this one.
Fine, I guess I proved my point. You're a doofus.
Anything else I can get you today?
Yes. Something other than this sloppy shit.
We're not serving sloppy shit. We're serving sloppy joes. It's either our food options or you do without.
Guess I'll have to make do with this. Man, those 2 periods were tough. Class hasn't been this long since I was last here. And when did they start serving barbecue sliders and fried farts? Where's the pizza they used to serve? Hey, Lucas. Over here. Saved you a seat.
Not crazy about the food here, are you?
This food sucks now. I thought they were gonna serve freshly made pizzas for lunch, but maybe it looks like the food options have changed.
A little much on the nutrition, huh? So, what have we learned?
For one thing, I learned all about integers. They're numbers with no decimal or fractional part, and it includes negative and positive numbers, including 0.
I meant about the case. Have you befriended any suspicious-looking students?
Befriended? No. These people at this school are unusually so standoffish. Just earlier at my first class, there were these 3 guys in class who were picking on this smart-looking girl, so I tried to step in. But then, they went after me also. And then...
Then, what?
Oh, forget it.
I wonder who the coach was on the phone with. So far, Coach Buzzcut is my #1 suspicious teacher.
And now that you mentioned it, something was off about my chemistry substitute as well. Mr. Burt.
Off how?
He was overweight, and he sounded too much of a character. That's not normal for a teacher, right? Besides, Mrs. Ortega would constantly yell at me. Back when I was in 7th grade, Ortega was Alvarado back then. I used to call her Ms. Avocado.
I hope this teaches you a lesson, young man. Referring to my last name as a vegetable is an easy way to get in trouble as long as you are in this classroom.
Whatever. I don't want to be in this classroom. And I don't want to keep writing more and more sentences. My hand hurts like hell.
Well, you should have thought of that before you were called out for not doing your work and using inappropriate language in front of me. Maybe you'd do better if you weren't always doodling in class. Otherwise you wouldn't have a poor mark in chemistry.
Oh, screw that shit.
And just for that, you get an extra 100 sentences. Get back to work, unless you want me to notify your parents.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not even the least bit surprised you flunked out of chemistry at 13 years old. Hopefully somebody in our next classes will get a bit out of something. I've had PE, art, and social studies. After lunch I've got shop class, then home economics.
Dude, what are you eating?
Brussels sprouts.
What the hell, Lucas? I hate those things.
You haven't even tasted them yet.
I don't have to, they taste like vomit. I mean, really, why do you get all the good classes? I had chemistry, algebra, and geography, and next I have language arts, and then personal finance. It feels like I'm in a state penitentiary while you're in a summer camp.
Thank you. The summary, so-called, is that we're here to stop a mascot thief from stealing Nutty before this pep rally starts, which according to this flyer, is tomorrow.
Ah, if it's anything like they used to be, this pep rally will be awesome. Some kid will come out in the Nutty costume, do a whole routine, and totally amp everyone up.
I'm not sure you've heard, but this year the costume is going to be worn by Mr. Buzzcut this time.
Really? Well, that will be something to see. You know, Lucas. Camel Creek Academy has the most to gain from those other school mascots going missing and us making sure Nutty doesn't. Without their mascots, the players on those teams will be demoralized, which will make them easier to beat.
Is school spirit really that effective? Besides, I came across this guy in PE who looks like the one from those banners I passed by promoting the basketball team. Must have ran into the team captain.
You mean Matt Schuyler? Everybody's been talking about him being known as the team captain.
Of course. With Schuyler on this team, the Crushers have enough of a leg up. Basically, the Crushers have an advantage because of Schuyler's height.
Technically, in basketball, wingspan gives a greater edge than height. And last I checked, Schuyler doesn't have wings.
Really? Huh. You could be onto something.
Could be? Buddy, I am pretty sure Matt Schuyler does not have wings.
What if an overzealous Crusher fan with too much school spirit stole the other mascot costumes to give this team an advantage on the court?
If that's true, then this school's mascot costume isn't in actual danger. And it doesn't explain how this case relates to petty security.
Something doesn't add up. We shouldn't rule out that someone really is after Nutty.
This might be thinking outside the box a little, but could someone with internal access to Petty have manipulated General Caesar into sending us here?
If so, that would mean there might be a spy among spies.
Well, shit. That must be why Caesar's a desperado.
Incommunicado.
Right.
General Caesar's mission brief did say the security of Petty hangs in the balance. If there is a mole, then our entire investigation could be compromised. Let's just hope this theoretical spy doesn't know our real identities.
What's this? Butch and Lobo? From Private Eye Team Incorporated?
So, have you ever performed as the mascot when you went here?
I tried out for it one time. They said my routine sucked. I was only lacking focus, and it had no pizzazz. I mean, I should have a belly full of pizzazz, as in pizza pizzazz. Mostly didn't get the role cause I couldn't see a thing in that nut.
Well, at least you didn't fall on your nuts. Or you would have already be having the student body talking about your funny dancing pre-alumni.
Come on, don't say it like that.
Well, excuse me. You'd do better if you had holes in that costume.
I'd do better? Wow, you're starting to sound like Mrs. Ortega.
Don't start in on me. Where are we going anyways? We only have a few minutes left until the bell rings for class.
We're just taking a tour, Lucas. Man, I wish I had that name. Hey, this guy on the wall. Isn't that the captain of the basketball team you were talking to me about?
Yes. This guy really looked like the right person you'd draft onto a basketball team because of your build and charisma.
Wow. I hope Matt Schuyler gets to play for the National Basketball Association. He's my favorite. Hey look, I found my old locker. Wanna see?
Whoa dude, slow down. We're not supposed to run in the school corridor.
Oh boy, I hope my locker combination still works.
Hey, don't do that. You don't know whose locker that is now. That's a huge rule violation of privacy. We may be undercover, but we're not above the law.
Okay, good. It's empty. Looks like it hasn't been used.
How do you know? Someone punctual could have all their stuff in their backpack.
You see the inside of this locker? It's got my doodles all over it. I used a white permanent ink marker to have it last for more than a decade.
You used permanent ink to draw these nasty-looking things? I'd like to point out that drawing on a school locker is a misdemeanor in school.
Well, of course it was. I was a minor at the time. You never went to Camel Creek Academy, so now I'm showing you all there is inside the lost past of Butch Baxter. Oh. Sorry.
That figure. Is that supposed to be you?
Yeah. It's me as a superhero. I gave myself godlike powers. Just call me Butch Cassidy.
There was already a Butch Cassidy.
And that was my problem. I'd come up with these alternate identities when I was hiding in my locker from bullies. I know I wasn't supposed to deface school property, but all the times of being bullied made me act out. I don't even remember how many times I was called in to see the principal.
That was years ago. There's no excuse to kick yourself in the ass about it.
Easy for you to say. You don't know what it was like to be treated by these assholes who just want to beat you up for money. You see the scar on my wrist?
Ooh, that looked like it hurt. What happened?
I got it when this kid at recess kept shoving me into a brick wall. He would shove me when I tried to get up and leave. He kept shoving me. And shoving. And wouldn't stop until I cried on the floor.
That must have been traumatic. What happened after that?
I don't know. Probably that guy got expelled and sent to juvie before becoming a drug addict. I had a nasty cut on my wrist that it had to be stitched up. Look, I'm not dwelling over that right now. But sometimes these kids would have a good reason to bully me for really stupid reasons.
Hey, asshole.
That one, for example?
Well, if it isn't good old Willy Wee Wee. Thought you could snitch on me and get away with it?
Hey, why don't you three just back off?
And who asked you, Greg Brady?
What did you call me?
What? I called you a Greg Brady. You this shrimp's shield or what?
You listen to me, punk. I'm gonna ask you one time, to show my comrade here, some goddamn respect.
Respect. Willy Wee Wee doesn't get me or my buds respect, or permission to tattle like a little pussy. In case you missed it, I got sent to Ortega's office, and she made me stay in detention for 1 hour with the principal of the thing.
And why do you give a shit what he did to you? You broke classroom rules, and so did your comrades. You only had yourself to blame for this.
No!
Come on, beat his ass, Ethan.
You son of a... Come on. Dare me.
Damn it, that's the bell.
That's right. You better watch who you mess with.
This ain't over, Willie. When you least suspect it, I'm gonna shove a protractor up your ass.
What a stupid ass.
That was a close call. And I thought that's what people call saved by the bell. Did you hear what Ethan said he was gonna do to me?
Billy, you're a teen agent, so you gotta act like one and toughen up. Look, I'm sure being at this school still brings back haunting memories. But you have to refocus. We only have 2 more classes left today. Pay attention, or you might miss important clues. We'll rendezvous back at the Quinton Heights neighborhood to go over the facts. See you soon.
Okay.
This case is going to be too much for Butch to handle. Well, at least nothing is going to distract me from our mission. I wonder, could a teacher from an underfunded department be stealing mascots in protest of school sports budgets? If so, it's certainly not the shop teacher.
Okay everyone, put down your tools and your projects. You will continue where you left off tomorrow if you haven't finished yet. For those of you who completed their wood projects, please present them to me at the front desk on your way out. And remember to unplug any power tools from the outlet or the light switch.
I'm done with my assignment, Mr. Smeekle.
Well, I'm amazed, Mr. Bostarik. You're actually the only student in class to have completed your project within the class duration. I'll reveal your grade next week from today.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Have a nice day.
Okay. Nothing fishy about Mr. Smeekle. That's good. Now to suss out the home economics teacher.
Why, good afternoon. Welcome to Home Economics. I see you must be our new student.
Yes, it's me. My name is Lucas Bostarik.
All right. Bastarach. Got it. You'll enjoy this class. I'm sure you will. Now, why don't you have a seat at the back view?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, new guy. I have a joke.
Whatever this is, lay it on me. But make it fast.
What's the difference between a teacher and a train? A teacher says, spit out that gum. And a train says, shoo, shoo.
So this is what they call you, the class clown. No surprise.
All right, students. Let's all settle down. We've got some important business to attend to. All right. Now to take attendance. Hunter.
Here.
Brian.
Here.
Nirmala.
Present.
Jane.
Here.
Fernando.
Here.
Nova.
Here.
Gregory.
Here.
Michael.
Present.
Rose.
Here.
Ahmed.
Here.
Jenny.
Here.
Crystal.
Present.
Ronnie.
Here.
Francis.
Here.
Carver.
Here.
So this is Miss Nelson. Gee, I thought she was a retired teacher from another city. Well, I wonder how she will be.
Okay, Tommy's here. Jessica's here. Cooper, Evelyn, and Lucas is here. All right. That's everyone. Now, let's get started with our new home economics project. Now, who here has babysat before? Anyone? Okay, good. If you haven't yet noticed, here at Camel Creek Academy, responsibility is important. Our mascot, Nutty, is of course a huge nut, which you'll all see at tomorrow's pep rally. But more often than not, tree nuts are what nature made. Nut trees are planted in well-drained soil with lots of space and need plenty of sunshine.
Plenty of sunshine.
Now let's talk about the animals that harbor and store nuts. Squirrels. They build nests called drays in tree forks, using twigs, leaves, and dried grass. They may also use tree cavities or take over nests in people's homes. Baby squirrels are born blind and weigh about 0.5 to 0.65 ounces. They are dependent on their mother for at least 6 weeks, and some species nurse for up to 12 weeks. Now, for a baby squirrel to survive, it needs protection and lots of care. But it mustn't be coddled from the crushing truths of the real world. Likewise, education is meant to prepare you for the facts of existence. So, for your assignment tonight, you will lovingly nurture a baby squirrel of your own until Monday.
This teacher is really passionate about squirrels. Wait. Could they care about squirrels this much that they would steal the nut costume?
Now under your desk is a little plush squirrel baby. Every student gets the next couple of days of nurturing and cooperation.
Oh, this looks precious.
Now, everywhere you go, you must take your baby squirrel with you. You cannot at any point leave your baby unattended. It must be left with a sitter that you know could fit the role. These are irreplaceable plushies from the stock market, and they must all be in good condition. You must keep a journal of your activities with the baby. I do not want to see any gaps. or anything left out in your journal from the notes you've previously took. Any damage to your baby squirrel, you get a 0. Any mistakes, 0. If you lose the baby, you fail. And if you fail this project, you fail the course, and there's nothing more I can do. Does everyone understand? Yes, Brian.
How will we be able to nurture our baby squirrels? We don't have any baby toys or care items.
In the classroom closet are boxes of nurturing items that will help you with your project. Remember to take your own item. No trading, and please return them by Monday.
You heard what she said? We have to care for our squirrels like they're our own children.
Well, what's invisible and smells like nuts? Squirrel farts.
Shut up. Belmont cookies. That belonged to the ancestor of the late Hornsby Belmont. Oh God. Why am I starting to get these thoughts again? Not right now. If only I could have tried to reason with Hornsby instead of fighting him. None of that would have happened, if Yamil hadn't gotten fired. Well, little guy. I guess I'll have to name you, Hornsby II. Caring for you will be my most important mission of all.
Ethan.
What?
Do you know why you were in detention today?
Why does it gotta do with you?
I just want to let you know right now. I just got off the phone with your parents. Since neither of them can pick you up later, you will instead be filling in a behavioral worksheet in the ISS room first thing in the morning. Your father has agreed to drop you off 1 hour early. Is that understood?
Are you kidding me? That's bullshit. I'm not doing that worksheet before school starts. I don't usually eat breakfast until 6:40 after I showered and dressed.
Well, that's just too bad. The attitude you displayed in chemistry class earlier was deemed unacceptable and disrespectful, especially to your own substitute teacher. When you return home, you better have a change in your behavior, and that goes for Richard and Kenneth. Now please leave, your bus will leave without you. Now. And get a behavior slip. This instant.
Your behavior slip, Mr. McAdam.
Just give it to me so I can get the hell out of here.
Don't you talk to me that way.
Excuse me. Could I also take home this flyer for tomorrow's pep rally?
Please do. But next time you come back, I want you to think about what you did before you get to go.
You got it.
It's hard enough I got to put up with people like Ethan. I've got too many things on my plate, and the last thing I need is something ruining the pep rally.
You can rest assured. Nothing bad is going to happen at the rally.
Thank God school's over. Now to focus on the mission. Better see what these women are talking about.
My older cousin literally told me that he saw the Jefferson Square Viking shopping at the West Ridge Plaza.
OMG, I'll bet the dude saw a real Viking.
The Jefferson Square Viking? Did they say that their cousin saw the mascot, or was it really just a Viking? Did General Caesar even know about the mascots missing from the other schools?
Or has someone fed him misleading information to lure us here? What? Parent-teacher conferences are on Thursday? Shit, I forgot to call my parents while I was on this case. And there's no cell service here.
Damn girl, you suck. Can't even catch my drift.
Oh god, not this asshole.
Seriously, you boys picked the wrong girl to mess with today. Did an hour of detention help you realize that?
Oh please, like I'm scared of a little slut like you. See you on the bus, Lady Gaga.
Idiots.
That girl. The one I was helping her out from Ethan. Wonder if she knows anything about missing mascots. Hang on.
So once I've caught the Viking and the Green Athletics right before anyone else had a chance to get to them.
Crushers do not lose to anyone, including last night's match against the Jefferson Square Vikings.
But when Green Athletes found CC Crusher's tough nuts to bust open.
That's it. The girl was mentioning the mascots like we were mentioning the team highlights. I was paying attention the entire time. I guess I'll have a shot at knowing what she knows. Time to befriend her.
Hey, I've seen you before. You sat 2 desks behind me.
You're no longer a pussy, Butch. You're a teenage secret agent. You got this. Hi.
Hi to you too.
Yeah, I'm new here. My name is
Billy. I remember.
Ah yes, that's me. What's your name?
Caitlin. Call me Caitlin.
So happy to finally meet someone who can put up with me.
I know. At least you're not like Ethan. He's nothing but a bully.
A stubborn punk ass, you could say.
Ha 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 ha, good one.
So, about Ethan. Shouldn't he be getting suspended or something?
Yes, I agree he needs to be suspended. But not even that would stop him from being a jerk again. He needs a more harsher punishment other than detention or ISS.
You know, I think he is a real ASSHOLE.
Oh my god. You're funny. Hey, are you taking the bus?
Actually, I'm waiting for. I take that back, yes.
Great. I'll save you a seat. Let's sit here. You might keep Ethan off my back. Strength in numbers and all.
Friendship activated. Now to interrogate. So, Caitlin. I heard you in class say something about catching a Viking or an athlete.
Shush. Not in here. There may be some basketball team members on the bus. I don't want to reveal any secrets you know.
Let me guess, sports isn't your favorite?
I wouldn't say that.
What could Caitlin have against school mascots? Against Nutty? A dislike of foam and felt? Nut allergies? What would Kate's motive be to steal the mascot costumes from every school in the district?
Little Hornsby II. I never thought of him this way before.
You! Are you not aware that the boiler room is restricted to teacher faculty members?
Oops, sorry coach, I'm Mr. Burt, the new substitute. I was looking for the teacher's lounge and got lost.
Teacher's hall is 3 doors next to the counselor's office. Proceed there, pronto.
Yes, sir.
No, you idiot, wait for me.
You go home now. School is over.
Oh, thank God. What's that sound? Stay put for me, okay? Who's down here? And what's that weird shitty smell? Ugh. Just the noisy pipes. I've got to get out of this boiler room before I get caught and the baby food melts.
You know the drama is never ending. Don't let it get the best of you. And all the fake friends.
Oh. We're already at my old bus stop and I still haven't gotten answers out of this girl. I need more time. Hey Caitlin, this is, my home,
Hey, get off of my bus right now.
Caitlin, how would you like to come over to my house for dinner?
Sure. I'd like to get to know a little bit more about you. Besides, it sounds way better than being bullied on the bus the rest of the way home.
Yes indeed. Tonight we're having roast beef.
Who could say no to roast beef?
Bye bye Willy Wee Wee. We know where you live now.
See you tomorrow, nerd.
Wow, I didn't know you live in Quinton Heights.
Yep. My house is like, right in front of us.
Looks amazing. I'm gonna let my mom know that I'll be home a little late.
Oh, could I borrow your phone to text my mom? You know, to let her know I'm inviting a friend over?
Dude, we're literally in front of your house. Just knock.
Ah. I guess you kinda got me there.
Minna. Could you get that? I don't feel like getting up.
Hi Mom!
Butch, what are you doing here?
Oh nothing, just making sure you both are okay.
Joy, we're perfectly fine. What do you think I am, chopped liver?
Oh right. Glad to see you're okay too, Dad.
Honey, we haven't seen you.
All day, I was gone all day today. I had to rush to school early, that's it.
But Butch.
Mom. I told you not to call me that in front of my friends. My God.
Hey. Watch your mouth. Your mother can call you whatever she wants.
Oh, I see. What should I call you then?
It's Billy. Okay?
Honey, what's going on? Is this a spy thing or a detective thing? What's your real job? Criminal justice is a really serious career.
It's just, I'm undercover. I don't want my friend to know that yet.
Hey, what's this? Is that you? You were already a high school graduate? Wait a minute. You're not new at Camel Creek Academy. You are the school's alumni. You lied.
Wait, Caitlin, it's not what it looks like, really.
I know what it looks like. What? You repeating the year because of your shitty record?
No.
Then why did you invite me to your house? I thought we were having roast beef.
Wrong, sister. Tonight, the family is making smoked salmon with hush puppies.
Smoked salmon. Ernest, you know you can't eat seafood anymore. You're watching your sodium. I told you, we are having radicchio salad with honey mustard.
I don't give a shit what we're having. You aren't in charge of the menu tonight, remember. I've busted my ass trying to keep this family from killing each other. What the f could you possibly want from me?
At least I'm not a filthy disgusting slob who lays on his ass
Mom,
watching The Good
please,
Doctor
not in
and
front
drinks
of our
5
guests.
bottles of Everclear a day. You're a drunk piece of shit, you know that.
Bitch, don't you ever try and square off with me. I'm cooking tonight, end of argument.
That's it.
Kate, wait, come back. I wanted to ask you something.
Let me ask you this. Why did you lie to me and hide the fact that your family is dysfunctional?
1, I don't know. And 2, that's not what I'm trying to say. I just want to know about the school mascots you captured.
What are you talking about?
You know, in class you said you caught a Viking and a green athletic.
Oh, they are part of this augmented reality game.
What game?
Yeah, it's this app that you get to take on the go. Just hold your phone up like this, and you get to catch any specific character you find on the map. It's called Hut and Street. If you find enough rare characters, you unlock gold coins. It's very competitive, and all the kids are playing it.
I see.
And so far I have collected 20 different characters with wacky characteristics, including the green athlete and that Viking.
Strange. I could have sworn I saw articles on the school trophy cabinet that had something to do with the Camel Creek Crushers winning against the Jefferson Square Vikings and the Green Athletics of Potland.
What's this about missing mascots? Why are you thinking I know about those other teams? Are you some kind of agent?
I'm a teen for sure, but yes, I am an agent. A secret, mystery-solving agent. My name isn't really Billy, it's Butch. I'm going undercover at my former school as Billy Rogers. That's why you saw a portrait of me graduating in an early graduate program, and that's why I didn't want Mom to call me Butch in front of you.
Okay, I'm so confused. You've got a lot to tell at your dinner table.
I know it's much to ask, but you won't mind keeping my undercover identity under wraps, would you?
Well, you clearly don't have anything to make roast beef. But if you let me capture this golden gorilla, I'll consider it. Then you can tell me all about yourself. I mean, be real this time.
Dad! Get the grill ready, we're starving!
I'm working on it. Cool your jets.
Well, little Hornsby, I've confirmed that Nutty's locker hasn't been messed with. This means the mascot thief hasn't struck yet. If they're even after Nutty at all, which is. The pep rally is less than 13 hours. There's no time to look for clues at the other schools. How has this culprit not been caught in the act? If the same person showed up at each school, you'd think eventually a description of them would get out, and the next school would know who to look for. Hang on.
Now I'm gonna ask you one time. Do not eat any of Mr. Shoemaker's potato salad. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, I have to be at the school perimeter early to warm up my nutty routine for the pep rally. I end the show with a move called the Jimmy Kick. I expect myself, as well as the student body in its entirety, for me to stick the landing.
Well, I hope you do well tomorrow afternoon.
I better.
Oh shit.
What the hell? You there, what in the hell, do you think you're doing lurking around the teacher's lounge, at this time of day?
I'm sorry for sneaking around, I just forgot my stuff in my locker.
You should have emptied it before you left. Now get your sorry ass out of here, you are trespassing on school property. Get out, now, before I lock you in here.
Okay. Buzzcut has a plausible motive. But he's too recognizable to have stolen the other mascots. At least not without an accomplice. Well shit, I should have told Butch I would turn up late to the rendezvous checkpoint. I better track him really quick to see if he's still at Quinton Heights. Let's see, a few miles away. I hope he didn't wander off, or God forbid get lured into trouble. I guess I better call this off and get out of there before I get in some deep shit.
I'll be there the same time as him. Just make sure he is at the gym by 12 sharp. Understood?
I understand, Bradley. I only need him out of my hair while I take care of a couple of things. I'll see you tomorrow.
You too.
Okay, Butch is still at Quinton Heights. Great. Now to meet up with him.
Tiny, where are you now?
I'm making sure the coast is clear.
Good. Just remember why we're doing this.
Because we have to rule CCA.
No, asshole. We're doing this because you asked. You want to be a teacher, don't you?
But Monkey, nobody wants to hire a fat goop.
I know that, but it's still your idea. All those costumes, they need to be steamed dry. That's all I need for you to do. Just get it done, or I'll do it myself.
All right, I'll be quick.
Wow. I'm glad your food isn't as horrible as I thought. Thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome.
Would you like me to give you a ride home?
That's okay, I'm close enough to walk. Besides, there are some rare characters nearby for me to add in my rank battles.
Get home safe. See you tomorrow.
You too. See you at chemistry.
Hey, can I talk to you for a second?
Where have I seen you before? What do you want? Hey, what are you doing?
Open your bag. What's in the bag? Tell me.
Let go of my bag.
Lobo?
Stop. Stop. Calm down now.
You stalker. Let go of me.
Who put you up to it? Buzzcut? Were you stealing the mascots to throw the teams off their game?
Hey!
Spill it.
Enough! Lobo, let go of her now.
What the hell is wrong with you? Butch, you know this prick. He attacked me and tried to steal my backpack.
Missy, I was doing my job. Butch, I heard this girl say she was going to capture a horse. An Oakland High horse. She was after the mascot at Oakland High School.
What? You thought I was going to steal a horse? That's short-sighted. I was just playing a damn game.
Right. A game of turpitude.
You didn't hear what Caitlin said. She was playing this mobile game, hide and street. It was just a correlation, man. Get a grip.
Oh. Is that so? Gee, I'm sorry for the trouble.
Well, you got trouble now. You're as twisted as Ethan. I don't know why you would hang out with someone as moonstruck as Lucas.
Lobo.
I don't care.
Now what the hell did you do that for? And I just made a new friend.
How was I supposed to know?
Exactly, you don't. Is that a baby stroller next to your backpack?
Yes. Yes it is. It's my homework throughout the weekend. I'm nurturing a baby squirrel doll. Don't criticize me.
Hey, you're lucky the baby squirrel isn't even alive, or it'll be bawling its eyes out because you woke it up. Just bring your shit in my house, and don't make noise, my dad's in a bad mood today.
Well, just in time. The baby needs changing.
Mom, Lobo's staying over. We'll be in my room.
All right, Butch. But remember to take your medication before bed tonight.
I will.
Wow, you sure do stink, Hornsby II. I need to think about my responsibilities as a father.
Why, good evening. You must be Butch's other friend. I'm Mona, the mother.
Nice to meet you, I guess. Just call me Lobo.
Ah, who's this little cute one?
This here? This is a bundle of joy. I named him after my previous partner.
Oh, congratulations. Cherish these moments. Before you know it, they are much taller than you, they've moved out, and you're lucky if they even call you once over the course of 5 or 10 months.
Mom, I can hear you down there. You're making me uncomfortable.
Well, I'll leave you two to get settled in, so go ahead and put your book bag in the coat rack and put your baby down for bed.
Sure thing, Mona.
And please try not to make noise upstairs. My husband Ernest had a rough day at work and he's in his ugly moods.
As always.
Ernest, we have someone spending the night with us, so be nice.
As long as they don't bother me.
You need to stop slouching, it's bad for your back.
Shut up. I'll slouch if I want to.
Okay, so this is my bedroom.
Looks like it's cleared out.
I guess my parents cleaned up the room and turned it into storage. All that's left is my desk and swivel chair.
So you only got one bed. By any chance does your parents have one of those cots you sleep on?
Hang on. Dad! Lobo needs a cot to sleep on, as well as a blanket.
Get up off your ass and get it.
It's fine. I'll see if there's one in the other closet. A crib? How long have you had it for?
We've had that old thing since 2006, and we've been keeping it in case Mom conceives another child.
Do you mind if I use it to put down the baby squirrel for the night?
Sure, why not? We haven't used it in years, so it's probably for the best.
And good to put the homework to rest.
Speaking of homework, let's go over the case. My lead turned out to be a bust. What if, maybe kids at different schools are daring each other to steal the mascots as a prank? I wouldn't be surprised if this was all some viral TikTok trend going too far. As for that being a petty concern, we both know how extremely online Cesar can be when it comes to social media. Kind of weird for a guy who is otherwise not very tech savvy. Are you paying attention?
Yes, something about threat to petty security. Go on.
What if someone is building a massive mascot party to terrorize Petty? They would create a team of puppeteered soldiers, and only the nut costume was the key to all that.
Sure. Maybe. It's possible.
Seriously, Lobo? Giving a squirrel a cookie as a pacifier? Don't start crying if the thing chokes to death.
What the hell did you say?
Enough. Shut the heck up or get the heck out.
Sorry, Dad. We're going to bed now.
Look, I know this may be difficult to understand, but you need to realize that I'm doing something that was never done before. Is it enough to ask to show some support?
Okay. I support you. Sorry about what I said.
It's good. Now what were you saying earlier?
Something about the mascot costumes being part of an anti-secret agency society to destroy us?
Butch, it's probably like we said. The other mascots were stolen to give the Crushers an advantage, meaning that nut costume is perfectly safe.
Let's hope so. I'm going to bed.
I'll find the cot.
No striking in the hall. You should know better.
What is it? Is the baby okay?
Oh, what a relief. It was a nightmare. I just dreamt showing up to school, bare-ass naked.
You've gotta be kidding.
Sorry. It's just that being back at Camel Creek Academy is bringing out so much anxiety.
Well, keep your anxiety packed in until morning. You scared the shit out of me and almost woke up the baby. Go back to sleep.
Will I cry?
Well, look who slept through an entire night.
Wow. At least my subconscious was focused on the mission.
Come on, get dressed. Ready to go on your first bus ride?
Lobo, why don't you go ahead and take the bus? I've already had enough of that yesterday, and I want to avoid Ethan and his gang, if all that possible.
How are you gonna get to school?
I'll just ask for a ride. Mom will drive me to school.
Suit yourself.
Mom, could you drive me to CCA today?
Of course, Butch. Your dad's got the key, but he's in the bathroom right now. He'll be in there for at least 40 more minutes.
Come on! Dad always hides the car keys on the bathroom door, and he doesn't lend them to you because he's always taking a shit. Tell him to hurry his ass up.
Christ, Butch, will you stop your bitching and moaning?
But Dad, I have to get to school. I'm looking at a tardy slip.
Shut up. I'll get off the toilet when I get off the toilet. Damn! You sound like your mother.
Don't worry, he'll be out soon to lend me the keys. By the way, I packed you your lunch.
Cool.
Good morning, ma'am. Is there any room for me to put my stroller in?
Sit down, we are running late.
Hello again.
Absolutely not. This seat is reserved. Where's Billy?
He's traveling by alternative means of transportation.
Good. At least Ethan isn't on this bus.
You mean the kid who's always a bully, accompanied by his gang members?
Yeah. Sound a bit like you.
Come on, I said I was sorry. Can we just talk it out?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
So what do you know about Ethan?
You see, Ethan and his gang would tease me every time I try to get on the bus. He bullies anybody, really. He would push, shove, kick me, pull my hair, and call me nasty names. And he has vendetta against our friend, Billy.
Yes, now I remember. He's that asshole I dealt with yesterday. He tried to start shit with me and Billy, and I was about to kick the living shit out of him, but I couldn't because the bell had already rung and the staff would find out we were getting into a fight. Has he always acted out like that?
For as long as I've known him. But bullies aren't born that way, are they? Like, something may have triggered him to be a bully, right?
That's a good question. If my old partner Hornsby had not been triggered to act out like this, he'd still be alive. I should have helped him some more. Now, I'm gonna make sure this Belmont is raised right.
It just seems like yesterday, I was driving you to school just like this. You were always scared to ride the bus.
Mom, I wasn't scared. I was practicing self-preservation.
I know school for you here was tough. I'm so relieved you've now found your place in life. And he's not the best at expressing it, but your father would still be very proud of you.
Well, thanks, Mom.
That partner of yours sure cares for that squirrel. I get the impression Lobo knows how to look after his friends.
Well, Lobo is still overcompensating. He was diagnosed with PTSD and bipolar disorder months ago after getting his partner killed by accident. Hornsby's death was in connection to the former petty agent turned supervillain Yamil Robinson, who's also dead.
Really? I'm sorry to hear that.
Love you, Mom.
Don't forget your lunchbox. It's got that cartoon you love so much, Paw Patrol.
I don't even watch that show anymore.
I also made your favorite, ham and cheese with Pocky chip crumbles. The extra fiber in whole wheat will loosen your bowels.
Yeah. Thanks.
Good thing Ortega didn't see me. Oh, come on!
Hey Willie, what's up?
Just keep your cool. Don't engage.
No way, is that a Paw Patrol lunchbox? That show is for sissies.
Just walk away.
What's the matter? Don't want to walk to chemistry with Kim Kardashian.
They're here again.
Sorry, can't help it. The principal of the thing is sweeping the halls this morning, and those guys have been hanging around your locker ever since I got here.
Well, I just want this mission to be over already so I don't have to see Ethan's stupid face again.
That's looking on the sunny side up.
So, have you checked on Nutty?
Yeah, I did that last night.
No, I meant this morning. We only have to keep the mascot costume safe for a few more hours before the pep rally starts. And we still have to find the other missing mascots, and we can't forget about the petty security threat.
And I have to bottle feed the baby before class.
Just go to the gym.
Sit-ups. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Push-ups. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mountain climbers.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Shoulder taps.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, people. Squat thrusts. Down, out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down, out, in, up. Stop. All right. Now we're going to run 1 mile around the track. Line up and stand at attention, while I go retrieve my overgarment.
Don't worry about me, baby boy. I'll do okay. Oh crap, I forgot to check.
What? What in the ever-living hell? Where is Nutty?
No.
The Nutty costume. It is gone. Do you have an explanation?
Mr. Buzzcut, you're getting off on the wrong foot. What happened?
I'll tell you what the hell happened. The Nutty mascot costume was stolen last night. Someone snuck into my office and breached the security vault. This crime will not go unpunished.
Damn it. I had one task.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm looking for traces leading to the crime scene. Tortilla crumbs? Beans? How did these get there?
All of you get the hell out of here. I will notify the principal immediately.
So as you can see, you'll notice that highlighted in purple are the transition metals, including scandium, chromium, manganese, roentgenium, and copernicium. The lanthanide and actinide elements are called inner transition metals and are sometimes considered to be transition metals as well.
I actually like Mr. Burt. He really knows how to keep a student engaged.
Ow. Hey, why'd you kick me?
What? I didn't even touch you.
Bro, you best lay off.
Okay, now what is this guy's problem now? I didn't see him on the bus or acknowledge him in the hallways. Ethan's got to stop distracting me. I got notes to take.
Mr. Burt, Billy's kicking me.
No, I'm not. You're lying.
Teacher, he's harassing me. Do something about him.
Oh my God, Ethan, shut the hell up. If you tell the teacher on me again, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Quiet. Billy, Ethan, do not disrupt the lesson again, or I will split you up.
Now hear this, I'm getting my payback by the day's end. You can count on it, asshole. You'll find out why they call me a badass.
I'm sure I already know.
Students and staff, could I have your attention please? This is Principal Ortega. I regret to inform you that our fellow mascot, Nutty the Nut, has been taken.
What?
Whoever committed this evil scheme. I don't know who on earth you think you are, but we are going to find whoever stole the costume, and once we do, you will be disciplined. Regardless, the pep rally is still to take place as scheduled. Without Nutty.
No fair. Now this pep rally is going to be so boring without the mascot.
Holy shit, this got interesting fast. Whoever cracked Nutty open is gonna get their nuts kicked. Hilarious, right Willy Wee Wee?
Here I thought I was worried about school grades. Now, I'm gonna get an F in detective work.
I'm sorry, class. I must have ate Mr. Shoemaker's potato salad too fast. I'm gonna have to cancel the lesson for today. You guys do homework while I run to the loo.
Something does not smell right. The very thing we were supposed to prevent, and it happened right under our noses. Now I have to contact Cesar so he knows we screwed up. I can't do that in here, and I can't cut class either. I don't have a hall pass. There has to be a way to fix this. The thief probably left a clue at the crime scene, and Lobo is already at the gym. All we need is one solid lead, and Lobo and I will know who's behind this mascot disappearance by lunchtime.
Hey, look who's here.
Huh, we beat you to your locker, again. What are you gonna do?
I already have what I need in my backpack, thank you.
What's wrong, Willy? You too much of a chicken shit. You can't ignore me forever.
Dude, I bet Willy Wee Wee was the one who stole Charles Schultz's peanut. Someone probably told him to get an EpiPen for his food allergy.
Well, I'm gonna love to see the day he swells up and chokes.
At this point, I'm gonna need all the bread and jelly I could get to put together this PB&J. Oh screw it, I should just phone up Cesar now.
You have reached General Cesar B. This is a holographic voicemail. I am currently absent at this time. Please leave a message as prompted.
Well, crap. He must still be on retreat. Say. Cesar Blook dominates his performance in nutty costume? Wait a minute. Could that be? No way. That's General Cesar Blook? He also went to this school? Somebody must be digging into the past of a petty agent. General Cesar's past. Our culprit must have discovered General Cesar was a mascot performer at 16 years old. But they didn't find out what school he went to, so they've been systematically stealing mascots from every school just to narrow it down. I guess it's like Lobo said, if a villain knows one detail about your past, imagine what other secrets they could unlock with that information. Somehow this villain will find a way to use that nut against General Blook. Oh. Now I know who General Blook is. Why was I mentioning it? Well, it's not about sports at all, but I sure as hell hope Lobo has his head in the game.
Here comes the plane. Open wide.
Lobo, Lucas, Lewis, whoever you are. I just discovered a clue.
A clue. Oh, that reminds me. I found some dirty food particles at the crime scene. I meant to give them to you to analyze in your chemistry class. But it's impossible to find someone stupid to babysit at the last minute. You know how it is.
Look!
Son of a bitch. Not this asshole again.
Hello again, Willy Wee Wee and Mucus.
Let me guess. You brought your boyfriend here to beat sense into us. You wish.
It's 3 against the 2 of you. Don't try anything stupid.
Just what is your problem? Go pick on someone your own build.
You piss off. Have you stalked any more girls last night?
No. But I heard your dad stalked your mother's sister one Tuesday night.
Hey, is that supposed to be a baby? Or has the squirrel got your tail?
Hey, put him down right now.
No, give him back the squirrel plush. Let go of me!
Stop. Hey, give him back.
What's wrong? You gonna cry to your plushie? How about this? Why don't we split it and we get our own? How about that?
No. So help me God, if you tear him apart, I'm gonna—
Do what? Kick my ass? Good, I want you to.
You murdered my child.
You piece of shit!
Fight!
Leave us alone, bitch!
That's enough. Get off of him now.
This guy's crazy. Get him away from me.
That is it. You two, take this kid to the nurse immediately.
We got you, bro. Let's get you out of here.
What the hell's gotten into you, kid? That's it. Come with me to the principal's office, right now.
No, anything but that. Please, I can explain.
Right, now.
Ow, my ear.
That is the last straw. That Ethan guy is so proud of himself after such a horrific act. I swear the second I see him again I'm gonna tear his bloody head off like he did to Hornsby II. Wait a minute. A moment ago these cookies I fed to the baby were crumbled. Could it be that these cookies are the chemistry room? That's it. I can analyze these magic cookies to see if what was in the baby contains nuclear waste. And possibly traces of Yamil Robinson too.
You will sit right here, and do not move. Principal Ortega will be right back, Billy.
But, I
don't want to hear it.
Great. Mrs. Ortega is probably gonna suspend me for life. Just when I had a breakthrough in the case. How do I explain being here without blowing my cover? Wait. How did Mrs. Ortega get our new top-secret petty ID photos? Oh my god, there was a mole after all. Principal Ortega was on to us. Somehow she found out her former student years before me grew up to become the head of a spy organization. I should have known she was a criminal mastermind when she wouldn't give me extra credit for my periodic chemistry jokes. She duped General Cesar Bluck into sending agents here as part of some nefarious scheme to what, win a basketball competition? Maybe this is about sports. But wouldn't she want Nutty at the pep rally? Why steal the nut suit now? Wait, that's it. If she's stealing the costume, then she's declaring she is coming to get us at Petty. I've got to warn Lobo.
Hey. Come back here right now.
Looks like everyone's heading to the gym for the pep rally. I hope I finish this in time before someone spots me. Perfect. A microscope. Let's have a look at these cookies. Oh shoot. The leftover food particles I found. I almost forgot about them. Yesterday I was hard on Butch for not focusing on the case, and here I am obsessing over a handful of cookies with a 1 in a Googleplex chance of containing any hints to revive Hornsby, or even Yamil. Come on Lobo, one mission at a time. I don't need the overhead projector. Huh. These look like kidney beans. And this flatbready substance looks like tortilla bread. These two are used as ingredients for burritos or Mexican chili wraps. Surely the nut costume isn't designed to store food in pouches.
Young man, you should be on your way to the gym. The pep rally begins in 15 minutes.
Sorry Mr. Burt, I'm just finishing up my assignment real fast. I'm only observing these food particles.
Excuse me, is your name Lobo?
Wait. How did you know my name? Oh, hell no. I think I know now. I think I may have a lead on this case.
I order you to stop running from me, young man.
Lobo, come in. I'm in danger. Come on you moron, answer me.
Sweep the halls for Rogers. He's attempting to make a beeline to the gymnasium.
Shit. I need to hide somewhere so I can track his VEST signal without being noticed. That's it. My locker. Good thing Ethan isn't there. The nutty costume. I found it. How did it get in my locker, and why did Mrs. Ortega hide Nutty in it? Oh, I know now, she knows this locker used to be mine, so she's taunting me by stuffing this nut in here. Well, I'm not intimidated. I'll find a way to turn this evidence against her, and there's no better place to hatch a plan than inside a nut. Okay, now to locate Lobo so we can expose this principal as the threat to our agency. Cesar Bluck, X, Vera Alvarado. Damn, she hot though? Did General Cesar have a crush on her? Could that be what this was about all along? Is someone stealing mascot costumes to find childhood confessions that could be used to blackmail students who grew up in Topeka to be people in positions of power? Okay. Looks like Lobo is in. What the hell is he doing in the boiler room? I gotta get there before something bad happens.
Good heavens, Nutty's back.
Yep, I am. Go CCA, where there is smoke they pinch back.
You better get to the gym fast. The pep rally is in 5 minutes.
Nuts!
Wait, that's not where the gym is. Why are you going down to the boiler room?
What? What the heck? Where am I? Yamil? Is that you? Oh wait. No, thank God. You're just an ogre, a Minocan high ogre. Wait a minute. Could it be? The Jefferson Square Viking? The Ellen Van Eagle? The Portland Green Athlete? The North Topeka Tiger? And the McAllister Archer of McAllister High School? Oh my God, unbelievable. The mascots were found and dragged down here. Jesus shit. It actually smells like shit.
Well, Agent Lobo, it looks like you've uncovered it all.
Mr. Burt, I should have known you would do something like this.
No, I couldn't have done it all by myself.
What are you talking about?
Good work buying me some time. Now this dickhead won't spoil our plans.
What? What's going on here? Who do you think you are? Were you both accomplices of the disappearing mascot heists? Why were you after Petty?
Allow us to answer that. I am Broderick. But some people call me Bunky. And this guy right here isn't Mr. Burt.
Then who do you think you are? Oh God, don't tell me.
Oh, hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm Tiny.
Well, surprised or what?
No, you're an imposter. There was no Mr. Burt at all. It was just your persona.
Yeah, it was all me teaching your friend's chemistry class as a substitute.
This dumbass wanted to teach a class so bad, but no school here in the Topeka tri-state would want him because he farts non-stop.
It's true. I get anxious when I teach a lesson, and I tend to silence my butt so I wouldn't get fired this time.
Okay. So why did you take the other mascot costumes, including Nutty?
Dude, Bunky, I don't know how to explain all this to Lobos.
Oh, for crying out loud, ass wipe. Let me do the talking. We took those costumes because Bunky wanted to be a mascot for once. A lot more than wanting to teach schools in the area. Some people are afraid to get close to me and Bunky because how hard he rips his ass in public. I get made fun of for having to put up with his bullshit, and I got so sick of it, I had to give in and do whatever Bunky wanted.
I would always go by my alter ego, Mr. Burt. Every time I would try to teach, there would always be a supervisor standing by the classroom, and it made me so nervous that I couldn't hold it anymore.
That's it. You are so fired.
I was filled with rage. I kept getting fired from every single school that didn't want me, so I had to get revenge.
And so, for every school that kicked out Bunky, he would send me to steal the mascot costume and then move on to the next. But that wouldn't be enough. We thought that one bandit wouldn't be enough. So, we went and paid 3 more masterminds to do it too. And it worked like a charm.
Let me guess. You hired Ethan and his gang to steal the mascot costumes as well? I should have known you all were in cahoots.
Yeah, we don't really talk all that much, but with our heads put together, we made our scheme much easier. Every time I would try on a mascot costume, it would stink either from a bad odor or from one of my farts. So we had to take the costumes down here and steam the smell out, hoping these scented candles will help mask the odors.
For Camel Creek Academy, we thought this school had a squirrel mascot 'cause of the nuts they make and how the crush nuts. I mean the team's called the Crushers. So, Bunky secretly pickpocketed the coach's key and snuck into his office.
However, I realized it was just a nut costume, and the burrito I was eating got over it, so I had to hide it somewhere outside the school. Of course, we heard that Ethan was getting up before school at SS, so we beat him here and asked him to stuff the costume in one of your co-workers' lockers, not only to cover my tracks, but 2 also framed your friend Butch out of spite.
Oh, that little scumbag.
And a long story short, I snuck into Mrs. Ortega's office to discover some photos saying you were undercover agents at this school. Your photos made you look like Legos, by the way. So, while you and Butch were distracted in that lunchroom fight that I paid Ethan to distract you with, it bought me enough time to throw those photos in the paper shredder. And of course, to copy pictures of my ass as well.
You guys, as well as Ethan and his thugs, are not going to get away with this.
By the way, I checked his overcoat, and he's got one of the rarest bags of Belmont cookies. He won't mind if I eat one, will you?
Hey, put those down. I swear you will die if you so much as eat one of my cookies.
Make room!
What the heck? Holy God. Butch, did you just see that?
Huh? See what?
Oh shit, the costume's on fire.
Oh no! There's smoke, and it's pinching back!
Are we going to win against the Eagles? I can't hear you.
Mr. Buzzcut. I highly doubt this is going to work out for our student body. I'm sorry, but it's just not the same without Nutty.
This is hopeless. You people just don't have team spirit.
Oh my God, a fire, everybody run.
Good God, Nutty has been found, and it has been revealed to be someone badly burned.
It's all good. I'm fine. Barely felt a thing.
My God. You look horrible.
Hey, look. It's Willy Wee Wee.
No. It's Butch. And I'm not Lucas. I am Lobo. And you all saw it here first. What everyone thought was a harmless nut was actually the reveal of a teen agent.
Are you kidding me? Don't give that asshole praise, he ruined the pep rally. He was the one who stole Nutty in the first place, it was in his locker.
How did you know it was in my locker?
Because Ethan put it there. He, along with 4 other accomplices, were responsible for all of the mascot costumes going missing around Topeka.
Proof?
You, along with your friends Richard Williams and Kenneth Holmes. These 3, along with Bunky and Tiny, were in on the whole operation. Tiny disguised himself as Mr. Bird to steal Buzzcut's key to his office, so he can steal the costume from the safe. Once he did that, he handed the costume to Ethan, and he shoved it into my friend's locker, and stood guard by it all day to scare him off. Until it was time for the pep rally. What I found the most damning of all. First, Tiny left behind evidence in the office. He stole Nutty while he was eating a bean and cheese burrito from Del Taco. And as I was about to analyze the evidence further, Tiny and Bunky jumped me and tied me up at the boiler room, where all the other school mascots were hiding. They had to be steamed clean to get rid of foul odors, not only because Tiny wanted to be a teacher and a mascot, but also he farts in the costumes as well. Am I wrong?
Yes, it's true. We did it. We all did it. We should all go to jail now.
As for Ethan and his gang, he joined Bunky and Tiny's plan to get revenge on my partner for getting you in detention, all because he wouldn't lie about dipping Caitlin Thompson's hair in purple water. You guys are bullies.
That's right. Ethan McAdam is the biggest bully of them all.
You're lying. You're all lying. Lucas paid you all to make up shit about us. Because you're all jealous of us. I bet he even got Willie's parents to beat him senseless.
That is enough. The three of you, along with Bunky and Tiny, come with me to my office now. You are all expelled.
What?
I mean it. Let's go.
The same goes for the two of you. Principal's office, now.
Thanks a lot, Tiny.
Lobo. Take me to the hospital.
Paging emergency Alpha team, we got an agent down. Send an ambulance down to Camel Creek Academy to transport Butch Baxter to the Topeka County Burn Center. Over.
Yes. I have known forever that Cesar went on to become a super sleuth. We've kept in touch for years. When I heard multiple school mascots had disappeared, I reached out to him. Your supervisor used to be one of the best mascot performers to ever don Nutty. That little rascal loved wearing that nut suit.
Hey, that's not the only thing Caesar loved.
He faxed over an entire dossier explaining his top agents would look into it. He said I should act like business as usual. Still, I'm not sure why he sent photos of Lego minifigures though.
Well, Mrs. Ortega, I want to increase my sincerest apologies about what happened today. We failed to save the mascot. And with Nutty in ashes, no one will learn that Caesar Blue had an embarrassing crush on you as a kid.
Really? Or, I had no idea. Cesar didn't have to go to such lengths for something as innocent as that. And from so long ago?
Believe me, it was hard for my partner to get over the insecurity of his youth.
Lobo. If I was ever so hard on Butch Baxter, it was only because I wanted him to reach his full potential. I'm sure glad Cesar took my advice when I recommended you for his spy organization.
You did. Oh. Now I feel guilty for thinking you were a mole.
It's quite all right. Also, I have made sure that Ethan, along with the other 4 troublemakers, were never to attend this school again. I've spoken with the federal government officials of Topeka, and they have agreed to have them all return the mascots to their rightful schools. I promise, as soon as our new mascot is revealed, we will never, ever, let this incident happen again.
Thank you.
By the way, tell Butch I said hello, and get well soon.
They said you'll be out of that body cast in at least 2 weeks. Bit of time for you to adjust to it. Dude, I know you think I'm gonna be full of shit when I say this, but those Belmont cookies I was feeding my baby squirrel, they came to life.
Really?
Yes. That means there may be more boxes of the Belmont cookies out there that were made using some radioactive waste that Cooker managed to create, some of which may have a trace of my former colleague Yamil in them. We have to track them down, or who knows what might happen.
Well, you guys, I think we should talk some more. About my love interest with Mrs. Ortega.
Sir, you said that mission was a matter of petty security. But really, you just didn't want an embarrassing piece of your teenhood getting out?
It's much more than that. My two-factor security question was, who was your favorite teacher? And if some villain knew the answer is Ms. Alvarado, they'd be able to leak my first and last name onto the internet. When I got wind of mysteriously missing mascots, I isolated myself to Virginia in case someone was onto me. I had to send you to make sure my secret wouldn't fall into the wrong hands and be used against me.
Why didn't you just change your security question?
I don't know how to do that, okay? That's something Luisa has to do.
With all due respect, you could have told Ortega about it.
You mean confess that I had a dark crush on her all those years ago? I'd be mortified. Kids make fun of me for simping over Mrs. Ortega, so I'd deny it. But I found a place to express my truth inside that costume. In permanent marker.
Gee, you could have asked her to burn the costume. That's a surefire way to get rid of permanent ink. And that's what happened in the end.
I was hoping it wouldn't have to come to that. I have a lot of fond memories of that nut. It's part of what made me into a secret squirrel. I'm still not over the loss of such an integral part of my upbringing.
Well, I imagine it might take some time to get used to the school's new team name, the Firestarters. Speaking of which, the doctors said they'll let Butch recover at home so the bandages could heal him. I know what we can do to cheer each other up. Let's go see the big game.
Why you got to give me a fight? Can't you just let it be?
All right, go Skylar.
That's a foul play! Back it up!
Oh yeah, Smokey the Firestarter is cooking tonight. We are Camel Creek Academy.
Smoke, baby,